Hi guys, and welcome to this webinar. The information you're about to receive will completely change the way you look at business, you look at shopping, and if you adopt this business, you will change your life. Now, before we get started, let me just tell you that at the end, I have a very special offer just for you, so stick around. But before that, let me briefly introduce myself. So my name is Duarte Saldanha. I'm a 37-year-old Portuguese man, married, father of three. I grew up all over the world and I studied in the UK, I studied economics, and I came back to Portugal thinking my life was going to be great. Now, what was the problem? I decided to follow what everybody was doing around me, which was a 9 to 5 job, just a regular, normal career. Now, I don't know exactly what you are doing right now for your professional life. I don't know how you make a living, but that was the only thing I knew. And I quickly realized that life was not for me. I could barely get by. The money ended before the month did, and every single month was the same. I had to deal with people I didn't want to deal. My colleagues that were there, for 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, did not have the life that I wanted to have. So I realized I had to do something different. When I was married, when my first son was born, I decided now's the right time. I'm going to risk it all. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. So I created my own company. Due to my international connections, I started to import and export all different types of products worldwide. Now, there was another problem there. Why? Because I was earning more or less the same thing, but I was working 10 times as hard. My responsibilities were crazy. I had to deal with employees, make sure that they got their monthly check every single month. I had to have the money for the suppliers. I had to make sure that clients paid me. I had to be good at sales. I had to be good at marketing. I had to be good at all these type of things. Now, I got to the age of 30. I had 2 children now. My financial life was in a mess. I had no idea where to turn to. And I started looking at alternatives. One of them was franchising. So I started looking at that and I thought, there has to be something here. So many people are doing it. It makes sense. They give you the business plan, they give you a brand, and you run with it. Now, what was the problem? To start a big franchise, which is the only way I like to think, I did not have the cash for it. I did not have, the hundreds of thousands or millions even to get started on a big franchising company. And I thought something has to be different. There has to be a more efficient way to create your dream life. And I got a call from an uncle of mine, a very successful uncle. He had many hotels, he had the life that I dreamt of. And he called me up and said, Duarte, I have a business for you. Are you available to listen to my business for half an hour? And because it was him, I said, yes, of course. If it was anybody else, I'll probably say, I'm too busy. Because I was too busy. 2 kids, my own company, my wife working, 10 hours a day. But it was him, so I went to listen. And what he told me is what I'm going to tell you right now for the next 20 minutes or so. But first of all, let's go to presentation. So like I said, my name is Duarte Saldanha. I'm a career level 8 president. That means I'm generating a shopping volume to get me to this level. I have a team of 250,000 people spread all over the world. But before I get on to that, let's go back to the basics. People or children, in their youth growing up, they are not taught, some of the most important things, which is financial education. We're taught about, geography and physics and chemistry and maths. Some is important, of course, but we have to learn how to manage money, how to create money, how to save money. I'm an economist. That means I know how money works, but I don't know how to make it. And nobody had taught me until this. So let me go here to the financial quadrant. I'm sure you know an author called Robert Kiyosaki. He's the father of financial education, and he defined the financial quadrant, which on the left-hand side are the employees and the self-employed. Here's self-employed, the small business owners, the lawyer, the doctor, and so on. They change time for money. Now, on the right-hand side, we've got the business owners, the big business owners, and we've got the investors. The business owners create a team which generates money, and investors make the money work for them. Now, obviously, it makes much more sense to be on the right-hand side, but 5% of the money is on the left, and 95% of the people are all there as well. On the right, where 95% of the money is, but only 5% of the people. And why? Because people are not taught this. People are not taught how to make money, how to create a financial stability, a financial success for them and for their family. So Robert Kiyosaki wrote two amazing books, which I highly recommend. The Business of the 21st Century and Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Absolutely incredible. I highly suggest it. He explained this. He explains the difference in mentality between how the rich think, how the poor think, and how you can escape the rat race, can escape the financial traps and make it to exactly where you want to go. Now, if we look at the way most businesses are operating, they're always in a specific sector. So one product within the fashion industry, or within the the health or the beauty, or in one specific market, in the one state in the US, one country, one continent. We are talking about what everybody does, regardless of their age, their gender, their race. We're talking about shopping. And shopping happens every single time. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are. We all have to drink, we all have to eat, we all have to travel, we all have to dress. If you are American, if you are Indian, if you are Australian, if you are British, if you are French, if you are Mexican, it does not matter. So this is exactly what we're talking about. We are going to talk about into an industry where people spend trillions every single year on daily shopping. And we're going to help those people to save money. Now, I don't know what your income is, of course I don't, but on average in the US, we're talking about a median household income of around $50,000. Now, on average, what people should manage their expenses, it should be the 50-30-20 rule. Now, I know that's very difficult for most, impossible for most actually, and that's the 50% of their income should go to the needs, what they need to spend, their household, all these things, 30% on their wants, and 20% on saving. That means that on average, a person that earns $50,000 a year should save $10,000 a year as well. Now, I know for a fact that's nearly impossible, as in the recent statistics showed that 70% of Americans cannot save even one single dollar at the end of the year. Now, what if we could help those people? What if we would help millions of Americans save money on their daily purchases? And that's why My World was created. My World was created by this founder, Hubert Friedel. We have headquarters in London right now. It started in 2003. Right now, we are present in 47 countries, at least one office in each one. We have 1,500 employees, 130,000 loyalty merchants, and 400,000 acceptance points. At these points, more than 13 million consumers can save money on the money that they already spend. That is the key here. We're not trying to change their shopping habits. We're not telling them to buy product B instead of product A. You buy whatever you want to buy, but just because you are part of our company, you're going to save money. So let's talk about that then. We have a situation where we have consumers on one side, we have merchants on the other side, and then we have the business partners on the other. And I want to show you right now how we have created a situation where it is a true win-win-win situation for all. But before we get to the other two, let's talk about customers. Why do people want to be Cashback World customers? Well, with a 100% free registration, no obligations, a consumer gets up to 5% cashback on the day-to-day purchases and shopping points for incredible deals. Now, the customer can have a cashback card for free. They pay as they pay, and then they present the cashback card. They can also have the free app, which you can download right now on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Of course, it's free for the consumer, and they can save money. Now, how can they save money? They can save money at the local SMEs, the small, medium-sized enterprises, but online as well. So online, we have thousands of companies worldwide, thousands of companies in the US, and here the consumer simply saves money on the shopping they would already do. For example, Booking.com. Most of us have booked at least one hotel room through them. Well, here, if you go first through Cashback World, you're going to pay the same as if you go directly to the booking website, but because you went through us first, you're going to get cashback, less money back in your bank account, and shopping points to save on further deals. Very, very simple, and it becomes obvious. Then we have the e-voucher. Here with the e-vouchers, we have hundreds of partners worldwide, some of the biggest key accounts in the world. And here you can buy an e-voucher, that's an electronic voucher, and you can save money. It takes around 8 seconds to buy it. And then what you'd already pay anyways, here you pay with our e-voucher and you simply get paid to go shopping. It's incredible, it's absolutely awesome. Now, even though we are saving with every single purchase for free as a consumer, we are helping our two foundations. One is called Child and Family Foundations, where we've helped over 32,000 people worldwide. Here we focus on children and families who are from underprivileged, and the Greenfinity Foundation, where we focus on the environment. Here we've helped over 13,000 people worldwide. Now I suggest you go have a look at the website and see how our regular shopping can help in the future millions and millions of people. Now, that is the consumer side of it. Completely free, save money on what you already purchased anyways. The second is the merchants. How can we help the small and medium-sized merchants save money, develop the business, grow their business? Well, here we have a loyalty program for the small and medium-sized enterprises. We can help them to increase sales, attract new customers, reward loyal customers, and compete with the bigger businesses. Now, how can we do this? We can immediately, these companies start to go on our app, so immediately they become part of our community, also our website, and they can register their clients. They got a cashback card, they can give their clients can save money. When their clients go and save at other companies, online or otherwise, with e-vouchers, small and medium-sized companies, in the US, in Canada, in Mexico, Brazil, Spain, it does not matter. As long as they are saving, here the merchant can monetize their clients by receiving up to 1% marketing bonus anytime that their clients go shop at any company worldwide. Absolutely incredible way that finally the merchants can earn money when their clients are outside their shop shopping, not just when they're at their shop, even if they go to the competitor. It's absolutely incredible benefit for the small, medium-sized companies. So here we're going to focus on the marketing power for a customer loyalty program. Instead of a company having just a loyalty program that works just for their store, they have one that works worldwide. It just makes perfect sense. Now, traditionally, advertising would be something like this. You'd pay, for example, $10,000 to be on the radio, to have a billboard, hand out flyers, online advertising, whatever it is. Now, you'd have no idea what your return would be because it's almost impossible to measure the exact effectiveness of that campaign. First come the cost and then the sales. That's the traditional advertising. We do things a little bit different. So imagine a commission of 5% that a partner company pays to Cashback World. Now, in order to pay the same $10,000 that in the first example the company paid, this $10,000 would only be paid once the company has generated $200,000 in sales through the Cashback World consumers. So it's 100% fair because first comes the sales and then comes the costs. Okay, so very simple. There are no sales, there are no costs. The costs are calculable. You get the free international reach with the app, and of course the customer actively seeks a merchant. And why? Because they buy exactly what they've always bought, but now they get the best price. And like I said, if I'm rich, if I'm poor, it doesn't matter. I always want to get the best price for the same product. We have 30 million customers and 130,000 merchants. And every single day we are growing. And why? Because everybody wants to save money and every single company wants to develop their business. Very, very simple. And we not only have a loyalty program for the small and medium-sized companies, we also have sports corporations with some of the biggest sports organizations in the world, like MotoGP, Inter Milano, AS Roma, and many, many more to come. Here, these organizations can develop their fan base and give more benefits, not only to fans, but also to themselves by monetizing their customers and their fans. Now, let's go back to this slide. This slide is my favorite slide because, I'll be honest with you, the first time I heard this presentation, I wasn't exactly clear about all the details, shopping points and cashback and how to use the benefits. But as I had an entrepreneurial bone in my body, I thought, hang on, there's a business behind this. I don't just want to save money, I want to be part of building it. Because we are building a shopping community. That means customers and companies. And if it made sense in my head for these two entities, then it made sense for me to be part of building the business. So we have customers on one side, 100% free, no obligations. If you don't use it, you don't save money. If you use it, you'll save money on your daily purchases. With the companies, we have a state-of-the-art global loyalty program. So for me, this was clear. These will grow with or without me. So I don't want to only save money in the future. I want to be part of implementing this company and be paid on the shopping volume that my team has generated. And here is when we're going to start to talk about the business partners. Now, as a business partner, you not only benefit from your own purchases, so you also, when you go shopping, receive cash back, you also receive shopping points. But you will also receive benefits from your friends and family. When you recommend them to go shopping, you'll also receive a benefit. And of course, by building this team in a global base, you'll receive from the worldwide purchases, from the worldwide economy. And it's exactly what we are talking about right now. So we are building a shopping network, your own shopping network within the world's biggest shopping network. Now, how are we going to implement this? The only way possible, the most efficient way there is, and that's through network marketing. Now, network marketing, there's more sales volume than the film industry, gaming industry, and music industry together. And this is exactly what we are tapping into. And we're not just a traditional network marketing company, we are the network marketing of the 21st century. We are building this company on the shopping volume that already happens on exactly the same products in exactly the same companies. Now, how do we build it? We recommend our friends and family to save money with a free Cashback World account. Just save money on a daily purchase. We recommend businesses to be part of our shopping community by buying a loyalty program, but we duplicate our business by presenting this opportunity to other entrepreneurial people, to people who also want to build this business, and naturally support them with all you've got. Help them to build the team globally. And then every single activity within this company generates shopping points. So when consumers go shopping, shopping points are generated. When new companies join our business, shopping points are generated. When marketers join our business, shopping points are generated. And all these shopping points determine your career level and your income level. So here you can see the career goes from level 1 to level 8. I am showing you only up to level 6 right now. And that's earnings between 12,000 and 36,000 for that month that you reach career level 6. And how do you do that? By generating 400,000 shopping points. If you reach career level 5, that's 150,000 shopping points. Level 4, 60,000 shopping points. Level 3, that's 25,000 shopping points, and that's income between $750 and $2,250 for that month that you generated those shopping points. Now, this is extremely attractive income, especially in the beginning when it's part-time. And by building this company, you can finally reach financial independence by really being professional and building this business in a global way. Now, how much do you think a normal business costs? If you are a business owner, of course you know these numbers off by heart. If you've studied the option to become a business owner, you know these numbers. If you've got friends who have business, you can easily find out these numbers. But if you're talking about daily expenses with the premises, with the website, with the app, with the employees, with the accountant, the training, all these things, we're talking about minimum $20,000, $30,000 every single month that your company needs to have in order to keep running. Not necessarily making a profit, just stay open because the costs are going up and up and up. Now, we have a special deal for you. The loyalty program reseller, so you can be a Lyconet marketer, so you can be a business partner of ours. It has a one-time cost of $299. Then, if you want to build a business using these webinars, then you need a Marketing Plus. Marketing Plus has a cost of $149 a month. And that means that immediately from the get-go, even if you can't perfectly make the presentation at first, you have access to all these presentations worldwide. You have access to what we call the webinar world. You have the webinars in various languages, more and more are coming every single day. You have target group oriented content. You can easily register your customers, your other business partners worldwide. You also have an M voucher in the value of $75, which you can use to further increase the shopping volume of your customers, and you participate in the Infinity program. The Infinity program is when you get benefit not only from your own network, but from the global results of the My World group. We have over 140 companies within our group. We are launching the marketplace in Europe right now, soon coming all over the world, and you can take part of this company, of the sales volume, just by being part of this business. So the Marketing Plus costs $149 a month. The loyalty program reseller course has a one-time payment of $299. That means for just under $450, you can launch your business right now. But I told you there's a very special deal at the end, and you've stayed for the end, so I'm going to give you a special deal right now. Instead of paying just under $450 right now, we are going to offer you the loyalty program reseller, and all you have to pay is a Marketing Plus of $149 monthly. Now, this is just for now. This is if you make your decision right now. And that means that you can start your business right now and pay only approximately $5 a day to have your own business. Now, this is an incredible opportunity. If you saw what I saw right now, then you must be burning, because you know that this is going to take over the North American market very, very fast. And you are the lucky few, the lucky privileged that has this information before the masses have it. You are now in the phase where we are just getting started in the whole North American market. This business can be yours. You are now ready to launch the business. We have some of the biggest partners in the world right now. Download the app, check it out. We are ready to take the business to a whole new level. Now, it's your decision. The ball is in your court. The person who recommended you knows what to do. The person who recommended you knows what you need to do in order to reach your goals. If you are willing to go the way with us, then I welcome you to the team and look forward to seeing you at our many global events. I'll see you soon, and thank you for paying attention.